Well, Super Duper Fly Girl, really sorry that you're really upset over one person's death who really didn't know you in the first place. But,
That's true.
however, we lose more than 5 species a day on this planet, and just because they're not human doesn't mean that they need less of an outrage. Um, Second,
Wouldn't it be great if the National Enquirer, like, put up like stories about every species that gets offed?
or unknown species,
Yeah,
who are just as
exactly.
important as this actor who was in what?
Right.
How many movies did we see of him? The Patriot, I think, was the only movie I
Yeah, he
saw.
watches movies. I don't.
The
Um,
Patriot was the only movie that I saw him act in, and personally, he died for a foregone conclusion. Death is death. Pills on the side, big deal. I have a bottle of aspirin by my pillow. Are they gonna think that I ate all the aspirin if I died in the middle of the night?
knowing this town, yes,
Probably
probably.
so. Listen, people die.
That's what they do.
That's what we're born to do.
Exactly.
In fact, when we're born, we're dying.
Well,
Actually.
they say there's no true certainties except death and taxes. Okay, you can take taxes out of the mix right now.
Right, exactly. You know what?
Once you're born, all there is death.
I don't know.
Sooner or later, you're gonna die, and I hope to God that somebody like you gives you a shout out about the death of Super Duper Fly Girl.
Because we don't want that to happen.
We do not want that to happen
Where's
whatsoever.
my hat? I gotta wear my hat.
Okay, you wear your hat, but I mean, that's what they do. You live in Philadelphia. I have a friend of mine that got murdered in Philadelphia.
does she live in Philly?
Yeah, she lives in Philly.
Oh.
She probably lives at, like, South Jersey.
Did I ask her about Peter Pan before? That bus station, Greyhound bus station,
I
Peter
have
Pan.
no idea.
Anyway.
But I mean, people die. That's what they do. You know.
Yeah.
You live in Philly. You of all people should understand that Philly is a really violent place.
Are you sure she lives in Philly?
I'm sure she lives in Philly.
Hmm.
Actually, I'm not sure she lives in Philly, but she's in the Philly area.
East Coast for sure. I know that.
She's affiliated.
I'm just kidding. Anyway, yeah. Listen, people die. Movie stars die. James Dean died 1958 in a spider while going down a road.
Actually, you ever see that picture? Boy, he fucked up, man. Oh my God. He
But
fucked up.
you know what? Your time is your time.
Yeah.
You
And-
could be running a marathon and be the healthiest person in the world and die of a stroke.
Or a heart attack.
And they would find that you had Prolosec, the purple pill, on you, and you must have eaten them all, and you died.
Oh, I mean, you know.
It's pretty presumptuous, actually.
maybe-
Actually, it's pretty presumptuous that she would even think that he killed himself.
Yeah, that's right, you know.
First of all, yeah, I wouldn't even think that. First thing I would think, he's 28? He probably had a heart defect,
That could be.
like River Phoenix. Took some speed and had a heart attack and
It
died.
wasn't like
I mean,
it wasn't like
know.
he put a fucking gun underneath his chin and just pulled the
No,
trigger.
he died. Maybe that's
Yeah.
when he was supposed to die.
Exactly.
Do you think about the foods you eat? Like, even vegetables, they have energy and you eat them and they die.
Right.
I
A
don't know.
true saint lives on air.
Precisely the moment of this conversation. And you really ought to check out the Buddha, man. The Buddha has the whole thing. Why is the Buddha smiling, rubbing his belly? Because he realized what he was looking for his entire life was already here.
That's my brother.
You seek death, you shall find. Find life, you shall find it.
Yeah, I mean, you know, God only knows what was going on in this guy's personal life.
Who knows?
Yeah.
What?
And, you know, he might have been a gay cowboy and just couldn't do it. You know? Like, yeah,
I never
you know.
saw that movie because
I didn't either.
I
All I heard about it is it's a gay cowboy movie.
Well,
Tez
it-
is trying to tell me it was a gay lesbian movie, but you know,
I don't know.
Whatever.
I'm sorry that you're so distressed over one person's death, but
Really.
however, how many people died in Iraq today?
I would like
Tick
for you
tick tick
to.
tick tick.
Yeah,
In
really.
Europe and America, there's a growing feeling of hysteria. What?
Super duper fly girl, do us a favor. If anything happens to us, we want you to write our obituary.
At least this message to you: live your life.
Yeah,
No matter what it is.
because no matter what, it can be taken away from
If
you.
you like
at any
eating
second.
toothpaste, eat toothpaste.
But don't worry about that either.
And
Because when it
potatoes
comes
grow
right
for
down
free.
to it,
It's like,
when it comes right down to it, you are Purina worm food.
we all are.
We all are. Exactly. Okay. So if you worry about this and you geek out, Harry and I are both having cigarettes right now.
From the moment I came
And
out of my
We're
beloved,
drinking old style.
from the moment that I came out of my
Pure
beloved
breeding God's
mother,
country.
before the moment that I came out of my mom, I love her a lot. She bore me to die,
That's all there is left. That's all there is to.
and
left
he
to
was
do.
lucky enough to create a child that's alive now. He's dead, so his DNA goes on, right? Oh yeah, crackhead! You gotta change out your chore boy.
You think that's what it is, huh?
No, actually, my apartment is hermetically clean. So
I thought it was like enough bugler.
I don't. Maybe. I don't know.
Hey,
There we go.
Harry,
Anyway,
I got this like ball of phlegm. It's about the size of a golf ball.
well here,
Hold on,
use my
hold on.
empty beer can.
I was gonna just say.
No,
hold on, man.
come on, no,
No, wipe it on your pants.
We don't mean to be this obtuse or this estranged, but
Yeah, it's just another
he was
dead
an
celebrity.
actor. He was an actor.
He might be acting right now. For all we know,
Yeah,
he's in a
you know,
UFO with Elvis and Jim Morrison.
Like I said, he's an actor, and every day we lose like 5 species we didn't even know existed.
Right.
So,
life is death.
Where are the tragedies? There are no tragedies. The only tragedies there are the ones we make up on our own head. And so you've made up in your head that he committed suicide. Well, let the toxicology report tell us so.
Right. And if he did, I'm sure he knew what he was doing.
And there would be a fucking note. I don't know.
I'm sorry about the mess.
All the people that I know that kill themselves have left some kind of cryptic message somewhere.
Oh yeah, yeah. You can tell the warning.
But it's
signs.
because it's the drama. They want to leave something behind.
Right.
And so maybe he created a baby and that was it, and he wanted to kill himself. Well, most species give birth and die,
Yeah. But wait a
That's
minute,
it.
he played a gay cowboy.
How about
right?
spiders who give birth to live babies who eat them?
Why did they do that?
I
That's
don't
just
know. Yeah,
stupid.
really, it's really pathetic.
That's fucking stupid.
But anyway, we're really sorry you're so distraught.
Yeah, don't be.
Don't be, because next year you won't even remember why you were so distraught today.
That's right.
Or, okay, 2 years from now, you were pretty upset. I'll give you 2 years.
Sure.
'Cause
I was upset when John Lennon died. I was upset
I was
when
very upset when John Lennon died. And
Sid
Jerry
Vicious.
Garcia when Sid Vicious OD'd and died?
Yeah. I mean, well, actually, I wasn't very upset about
Hell,
that
I'm
one.
still
I was
upset about the Big Bopper dying with the crickets in the fucking plane crash.
Oh, yeah, man. Buddy Holly?
There you go, the end of the world.
Hell yeah,
The
man.
day the music
Joplin.
died.
I mean, we could sit here and
We
go,
drove a Chevy to the levee because the levee was dry.
We could-
Good old boys are drinking
right.
whiskey and wine,
we could
singing "This will
we
be the
could
day
sit here
that I
and
die."
go like on and on about like dead rock stars. Okay, we're not even thinking about actors right
Not
now.
even really, but we can go on further and longer.
Yeah,
But-
exactly. Darby Crash.
Patty Duke.
Is she dead?
Well, I'm sure she's
I'm sure her
died
career
or
is.
something. No, what was that woman who died in the car crash? Her name was Patty.
Oh, Patsy Cline.
Patsy Cline.
Sure.
Okay, it happens.
Hank Williams, 28 years old, right? All fucked
Done.
up on alcohol.
Bang.
And
Over.
he didn't. No, he didn't.
No,
Bon
just
Scott.
Bon Scott.
Right.
Exactly.
No, and actually, he went out like Hank Williams.
Oh,
Backseat of the
all right,
car.
all right. Since you're from the East Coast, we'll quote John Lennon. It's just a fucking song, man. It's all it is. It's something
Right.
that we
It's
made
just-
up
it's a
that
movie.
makes sense to me, and it has nothing to do with anything. I'm glad that you feel that so strongly about it, but really, can you pass the maple syrup?
I totally hate actors.
So do I, actually.
And here's why, because they have everything written for them.
Mm-hmm.
You probably write Super Duper Fly Girl.
Now, Harry Chapin, by the way, or Chaplin,
Chapin.
Chapin,
Yeah.
got his head cut off
Yeah, well, he
driving a Beetle.
a Volkswagen Rabbit.
Right, but Charlie Chaplin,
He was getting some fucking,
I don't know.
13-year-old
he made a shoe out of licorice and ate it in that movie, the silent film of the homeless guy. It was made of black licorice. That's what he was eating.
Ugh.
Yeah, I know. I don't like that.
I'd rather eat the fucking
I'd rather
shoe, I
eat
think.
fucking pill dirt.
I'd rather eat the shoe.